All right, so this is for question 2, and this is about a car rental company. And basically, out of the problem, they're giving you the competitor's rate, and then they give you your rate, and you're trying to decide what to charge per mile, how much money to charge per mile, so that if a car drives 200 miles and is rented for 5 days, your company is the cheaper option. So I have the competitor's rate, and they're $15 a day. You have to pay $15 every day you have the car, and then you have to pay 25 cents every mile you drive the car. For my rate, I'm paying, got this from the problem, $20 a day to have the car for every day, and I'm trying to figure out how much my mileage should be, how much I should charge per mile, so that my option will be cheaper than my competitor's option. And yes, and M equals miles, and D equals days. So when you take the two equations, you have 15D with this, and then I did this. So we're trying to see for these two sets of inequalities, which one is going to have we want your equation over there to be cheaper, so that's why we made it less than or equal to this one. Or if you're looking at it this way, you want the competitor's rate or the competitor's price to be higher or equal to your price. So that's how I found out through this sign, and then I took my two equations and put them in on each side. So now it's just solving through the equation. So just pretend this is an equal sign, and I plugged in 5 days for D here, 5 days for D here. I plugged in 200 miles for here, and I plugged in 200 miles here. And that actually gives everything except for x, because we're still trying to figure that out. So I simplified 75 plus 50, 100 plus 200x, and then came down here and I subtracted 100 from this side to 125, trying to get x alone. I now have 25 is greater than or equal to 200x. Divide 200 from this side and this side, and that gives you 0.125 is greater than or equal to x. So basically this represents that if you're trying to, even though your day fee right here is higher than theirs, you're trying to figure out what to make it so it's cheaper at the same time. So you should charge, if you're rounding, you should charge about 13 cents a mile to be equal to or less than, or have a cheaper price than the other company. So yeah.